Well, happening right now here at home, cleanup underway after those severe storms shook much of the region overnight. Strong winds and rain left behind downed trees and power lines, damaging cars and businesses and leaving thousands in the dark. The storm even ripped a canopy off a gas station in Prince George's County. Take a look at this surveillance video. You saw it first on ABC7. Our John Gonzalez has been out there all morning. He was the first to get that video. He has been monitoring the cleanup there, and he is in Bowie with the latest.
There's no words for it, put it that way.
From one of the surveillance cameras, you can see the heavy rain pounding the pavement, and then seconds later, it came crashing down.
Oh, I thought it was terrible. It kept me awake. Normally it doesn't. I can sleep through it, but this one kept me up.
The massive shell that protects customers at this Bowie Shell gas station from bad weather was no match for the unforgiving weather the area got overnight.
Naturally, you're going to turn the off switch, but there's no fuel leak or anything, and there's no... And then he had the fire department come out and do an inspection.
The clerk inside says he's never seen lightning and rain like this. Off camera, he recalled feeling and seeing the heavy canopy teetering. He quickly shut off the fuel line and then sheltered himself under the counter as the howling winds went to work.
The guy that was working the shift, though, he said he was ready to duck because he didn't know which way it was going to go.
And as if this isn't enough of an indication of how powerful this storm was overnight, take a look at this. Tons of sand and dirt has washed up onto the parking lot of the gas station. All of this was 100 yards away behind the building.
I'm told the canopy was installed in the early 80s. Well, it was 1:30 in the morning, and fortunately no one was pumping gas at the time. With so much fuel and propane tanks nearby, this could have been much worse.
The canopy's old.
This afternoon, the service center is partially open, but hard for mechanics to get any work done.
Glad I wasn't working that shift.
In Bowie, John Gonzalez, ABC 7 News.
In the meantime, it was a close call in the district. The storm brought down a tree on Taylor Street and 20th Street in Northeast. As you can see, it just barely missed a house. And to Southeast D.C., it's a mess there, too. The downed trees destroyed several cars, and Sam Sweeney takes a look at the damage and talks with residents who heard it all happen.
Good afternoon. It was a messy Wednesday commute for a lot of people around the district. We are on 2nd Street Southeast, about a block from the U.S. Capitol, and you can see the branches that litter this street. Now, all of the branches that you're looking at, they fell on top of two cars. This silver Prius here was dented in the front and on the back passenger side, but it was this black Jetta that took most of the damage. You can see the windshield is shattered, the trunk is dented, and it all happened because of this tree with this orange dot. The city put that orange dot on there because they were going to chop it down. They just didn't get to it fast enough. Now, we spoke to neighbors here who say they heard that lightning strike last night.
It was just a really loud crash. You didn't hear the tree fall, but you heard the lightning hit the tree and you heard it snap. And that was it. But there was a lot of rain, and you couldn't even see that it happened because there was so much rain. So.
This tree trimming crew has been here since about 6:30 this morning. They tell me they have 30 other crews stretched across the district cleaning up from this storm, and they say they expect to be busy until tonight. Reporting in Southeast D.C., I'm Sam Sweeney, ABC 7 News.
And to the Commonwealth now, because Virginia got hit pretty hard, too. This is a look at Columbia Road near Little River Turnpike in Annandale. Crews worked all morning to clean up wires and trees which fell across the roadway. Drivers had to find alternate routes into work this morning. And right now, utility companies are still working to restore the power to thousands. Here's a look at the latest numbers. More than 4,400 Dominion customers and 1,200 BG&E customers are still in the dark. Pepco is still reporting the largest outages, though, with more than 10,000 customers impacted right now.